Hello everyone! Today I'm going to help you all understand a little bit more about the differences between IDs and class selectors. They can be rather confusing, so let's sit tight and let's dive right in. So first of all, what are selectors? Selectors are things that allow you to target specific HTML elements so that they can be styled. That way you can get right into the details and change and tweak everything to your heart's desire. That way the website can look the way that you want it to look. And the selectors select or choose elements on a page, on an HTML page, so they can be edited. And two of the most common types of selectors are class and ID. And because they're so common and they're very similar, it's very easy to mistake one for the other, but they are actually very distinct, and when we go through the differences, hopefully then you can understand why and how they are distinct. So first we're going to start with class. So class is case sensitive. So see how it's the lowercase? I'm going to have to be sure that all the other class instances have that same lowercase, or it's not going to be able to locate them. And then, second of all, the class all start with a full stop or with a period. And that's how it's going to know in the CSS. And classes are not unique. You can use a class several times throughout your HTML, and it can style multiple elements quickly, and it's very useful if you want to repeat a certain style. Like in this case, for example, everything that has the class Oreo, I'm going to want it to be red with the margin of 0. And it's really nice because you can apply that same class on multiple elements, and it'll allow you to. Whereas that's where it gets different with the ID. So here the ID that I've chosen is chocolate, and the chocolate is, well, going back to, okay, so the ID is case sensitive as well, so if it's lowercase, it's going to have to be lowercase over here. And it begins with a hashtag or hash, and that's how you can differentiate also from class. And with an ID, it's more specific because it's only unique and you cannot repeat it. That is the one thing. You can only have one instance of an ID in a whole document. It's much more specific than a class, and even has direct linking in JavaScript. And so that's really the main difference, is that the ID can only be used to identify one element, whereas a class can be used to identify more than one. And so an example that I'm going to give, just to kind of help us, kind of get more of a better feel, is with an iPad. So if you're going to purchase an iPad, a good analogy here is the barcode. So if you go to the iPad in the store, it's going to have a barcode, and it tells the store what product it is, so that when it's scanned, it knows exactly how much it cost, and it may be able to tell you like what color it is, or where it's kept in the store, and all iPads are going to have the same exact type of barcode on them because they're iPads. So the store can scan it and know instantly that it's an iPad. And it doesn't matter if it's pink, or if it's gold, or if it's silver, it's an iPad. And that's what they need. And then, to get more specific, each iPad will also have a serial number on it, which is absolutely unique to any other iPad or any other device in the world. And the serial number does not know the price, and it could, but it would be a really difficult way to store that type of data, because that's what the barcode is for. It's much more broad, whereas the serial number is much more specific and individual to this item. And so, much like IDs and classes, information that is reusable should be kept in a class, like a barcode. That way all the information is more broad, and then information that is more unique, or information that is totally unique, needs to be kept in an ID, like a serial number. So just a quick recap on that. The class is case sensitive, starts with a period or a full stop, not unique. it can be applied on multiple elements and can style multiple elements quickly. Whereas an ID is also case sensitive, starts with a hash or the hashtag. You can only have one instance of an ID in a whole document, unique, more specific than a class, and direct linking in JavaScript. And so here I've done some examples so that we can kind of get more of a feel. So one that is correct is if you're going to have a list, for example. In this list, my class is the Oreo class once again, and I can have it multiple times. Oreos, 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 Oreos. And all of these are going to be styled the exact same. The home link, the shop link, the eat, and the cry link. And it's very nice because it's all styled the same. Whereas if this is incorrect is if I try to do an ID, because an ID is they've only got, it's just one, and it's not going to work. It's not going to let you validate it because there can only be one ID. And so it just is not going to work. And so if you really wanted to mix it up and have several, it's going to have one ID here and one ID there. They're going to have to both be unique. They can't be the same one. So here there's an ID of chocolate and an ID of mint chocolate. Also, for classes, you can put Oreo, red velvet, or this one could even be Oreo as well. You can mix it up all you want. Classes, whereas ID really is much more specific. So thank you. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope this really helped clear up any confusion that you might have between classes or IDs, because even though they are very similar, they are very different. So here I'm just going to link some of the resources that helped me put this all together. And yes, have a great day.